Alright, we're back.
We gather today to remember a man of peerless vision who sought to change the world. And change the world he did. Look around. Even now, the British prepare to retreat.
Yo, what
Their
up, Thames?
spirits broken. Their forces splintered. The Patriot leadership shall soon follow. Either into our service
Missed you,
or
DB.
into the ground.
Yeah, dude, I haven't really been
And
playing
then,
COD
my
all that
friends,
much.
all of this will finally be ours. We have Hatham to thank for it.
That was a weird spot to pick.
He sent me away.
You watch MRAGs? No, I
At
don't.
Fort George. He feared for my safety. I should have stayed. He said there was no danger.
He was wrong.
I will kill you, Connor. This I swear. Not here, though. Not today. No. First, I'll destroy all you hold dear. I'll burn that homestead of yours to the ground and roast the severed heads of your precious founding fathers in its flames. And when I've finished with them, all the rest will burn as well. Your merry band of assassins, the human refuse that lives on your land, your village and its people, all of it, gone.
You can try, Charles. But as with all your schemes, this too will end in failure.
Get him on his feet. He will wait. He will watch. And then, when he's seen all his life's work brought to ruin, only then will I allow him to die.
We'll see about that.
Take him away.
Have you been playing COD recently? Nah, man. Season 6 is fucking broken.
Shame we have to keep you alive.
The hell they took my tomahawk? Cole's come back soon? Yeah, I know. He's been out of state, I'm pretty sure. Man, they took my rope darts, all my ammo. They fucking took everything. Where's all my shit at? Yeah, there's a tournament on October 10th, and Rags is hosting it. I don't know where someone else on the stream. That's a full chain sub and gets odds. Oh, there's that. That's dope. Yeah, no, I don't know who he is. Man, it is taking me way too long to play these things. you found your own grave, bud.
Where is Charles Lee gone?
The harbor. To catch a ferry.
Yeah, Rags TV is a cool stream I like to watch. It's dope. Yeah, no, I've never met him. Wait, am I supposed to swim all the way the fuck out there? I don't know, maybe. It's telling me to go there, so we're going there. You should check him out. He's crazy on Warzone, but he's also on vacation. Yeah, I guess it's about that time of year, dude. Everybody's taking vacations and shit. The reason why I know him is because of Smitty Barstool. He was hosting with him on 4v4 CDL match. Yeah, no, I don't really watch Smitty at all. Only watch Smitty to see him rage or just stream snipe him. Yeah, I wish I could have seen his reaction when I killed him. Probably would have been pretty funny. Man, can I not climb up any of this shit? What the hell, dude? I should be able to climb up right here on those ropes, but I guess not. There's this thing, Tryout Tuesday, which I'm going to try out for, get a follow from them, and hopefully grow a bit. Motherfucker, dude. I mean, yeah, it'd be dope. I'm pretty sure that's what Cole did, wasn't it? For the, like, small-time streamers thing, where he just has a couple people join him, and then does, like, a small tourney, like, bracket type thing to see who stays in the party and shit like that, right?
These men meet for requirements.
I'm not sure, but that's free clout right there. Yeah, dude.
They will lead me to Lee.
Good exposure too.
Weak. We're looking to build
Pretty sure
an
Cole
army,
gained like
fill an arms
50
house.
followers from it or something.
It would take months to get them into fighting shape. We don't have the time.
No, please. We'll do anything you want. Anything. Only take us with you.
Quiet, whelp! Your merchandise is useless to us.
Perhaps we should discuss this back in my cabin.
I think he has fake views because 300 people watching and only like 20 chatting. It could be a lot of people just tabbed in. a lot of small time streamers, they kind of just ask for shit. They just do this thing where, like, I mean, you're not really watching them, but you're tabbed in on like Google Chrome or whatever. Shit. I was detected. Yeah, so you just tabbed in, so you still get the view, and like people are watching them. It's just they're not really paying attention or actually watching. I mean, which isn't too bad. A lot of streamers, you know, have that agreement. Like, hey, man, you tab me in, I'll tab you in kind of deal. Because they're trying to play games themselves, not always watch other people, you know. Like, a lot of the time, I'll have Cole tabbed as well. You know, it's just helping out the boys kind of deal. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? It wouldn't jump up there sooner. Yeah, I get you. I mean, I don't know, though. I don't know him, so... Can't tell you if he does have fake views or not. Give him the benefit of the doubt and say he doesn't. Alright, man, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I gotta wake up at 12 tomorrow for some football. Alright, dope. Oh yeah, man. Have a good game. Take care, fam. I'll check in next stream. Yeah, next stream will be tomorrow. I think we're gonna start Liberations tomorrow. I don't know. I'm kind of debating on whether or not I want to play that one.
Sorry to have disappointed.
As you should be. For us to have
Dude,
come
I
all this
can't
way for
fucking
nothing.
jump down.
Tell me now why I couldn't have you thrown into the sea.
No need to be
Let me know
rash.
if you want a Warzone or
Only
something.
give
Yeah,
me a
dude,
little
I'll
more
hit you
time.
up.
I'll scour
Like I
the
said,
other
I
ships
haven't
if
really
I
been
must.
playing because that
I'm
game's kind of
certain
fucking
there are
broken right
prisoners who
now.
will meet your needs.
Very well. You have 2 days.
Thank you.
Present yourself to the Green Dragon Tavern in Boston with the men you've chosen. We shall meet you there along with our master.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I killed the captain for a bonus objective, but in doing so, I lost my 2 other bonus objectives. So that's cool. Super cool. Cool, 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 cool. What the fuck's my mission? I don't even see it. So we're just gonna fast travel here to be safe, huh?
Need something, darling?
No.
Ugh, rude.
Connor with the
Can I help you?
turnaround chair.
You know you can.
Pardon? Oh!
I do not like having my time wasted.
Stop that! Oh, don't make me call the guards.
Make a sound and you die.
What do you want?
You could have started
He's in
with
the
asking
harbor,
the question.
At the Long Pier, most likely. We heard what happened at the parade. Charles got all nervous. Said he was leaving the country. I thought he was overreacting. Guess not. No!
Thank you.
Oh, at least he said thank you, right? Find Lee near the harbor. Shortcut. Wait a second. Oh, I thought I was going to the wrong harbor there for a sec. No, I haven't collected a single almanac page in this game. It's funny. Found him, I can see him right there, right? Yes, run, little rabbit. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, what's up, guys? Where you going, Lee? I mean, I could kill him right here, but, you know... Gotta further the plot and whatnot, you know? Awesome, do not take any fire damage, and it's making me sit inside of the fucking fire. It's awesome, dude. Love when the animation's too slow, so I'm just sitting there cooking alive. Because, oh, this 2x4 has to fall. Yeah, look my bag, dude. What are you doing? Like, why are you stopping, bro? Oh my fucking god. Oh my... It's okay, we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. And I shoved the dude while he's falling down. Fuck. Stop reloading the gun, Connor. We don't need it anymore. See, like, we could kill Lee right here, but because of, you know, plot armor and shit. Where you going, Lee? Come here, buddy. I mean, yeah, that doesn't look like it tickles. Alright, come on, get up. Let's whoop his ass.
Why do you persist? You put us down, we rise again. You end one plot, we forge another. You try so hard, but it always ends the same. Those who know you think you mad, and this is why. Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist. Why?
Because no one else will.
Really? You couldn't see that one coming, Lee? Where you going, buddy? Thought we were having a chat. Yeah, did you forget you were kind of bleeding out there, Connor? And what happened to the fire? The rest of the wood was like, nah, we don't do that here. Come on, dude.
Rough night, was it? He headed inland. Took a ferry up the Charles River.
I will need passage as well.
Of course. Only say the word.
Damn right. Connor, do you have to be walking so slow? I get you were shanked by a ship. But come on. gonna flip the chair around when he sits. Oh, he didn't. That's a first. I think that groan was a little unnecessary there, but... Six months later. Why are we always skipping in 6 months? 6 month increments.
Why would they leave this behind?
They didn't want it no more, Chief.
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No! I have failed! My people are gone! Chased out by those who I thought would protect them!
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, where none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was, shall be again.
I do
yeah,
not
that makes
understand.
sense. Nor need you.
Need you.
I fucking knew it.
Only
That's exactly what
do
they said
as
to
we
Ezio.
ask. Then, you may do as you wish.
But what of my people?
You have saved this place, as was your people's purpose, and that matters most.
It is not enough!
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist. Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again. Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
I think Connor is now, what, like 30 something? Connor Davenport. Pretty sure that was Achilles' son. And that's why he named this guy Connor. Can't pronounce his real name. See, that's what I always hated about Connor. Achilles was good mentor, he was nice to him, and all this, and Connor was just always a dick to him. It's kind of tough. Sequence 12 complete. So that's the end of Connor's story. However, we have to go to Desmond right now.
I know where the key is. Then let's go. All right, time to see what's inside.
Not quite. We still need to get the place powered up.
Find the remaining pedestals and plug in the power sources.
I'm on it.
Why couldn't you guys do that, you know, while I was, like, in the Animus?
Hello. Hey. Do you think killing Vidic set Abstergo back?
I doubt it. Sure, he pioneered the Animus, but they've had the technology for decades now. Plenty of other people can take his place.
And Cross?
Oh, he was a loose cannon. I doubt anyone's mourning his death. I think these days he was more a symbol than an asset. I'm sorry, I don't mean to dismiss what you did. But it's going to take a lot more than a couple of deaths to stop the Templars.
Okay, awesome. What the fuck are these power supply things, dude? Kind of going off memory here. I mean, yeah, it's been a hot minute since I played the game, but
in the beginning,
kind of know where to go.
When we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Okay, did I actually plug in the power source already? Not sure if I did. What's up here? Why does it give me an option to climb up here? That's one.
if we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world, we lacked the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
I think that's the door to the next one.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Well, what did you try next? Was it Pilates? I heard Pilates are pretty bad.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things but she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
I'm tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Is this the right way? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't exactly know where I'm going. Yo, what up, Spenter? How's it going, man? Am I going the right way, dude? Okay, I am going the right way. Yo, just in time, man. You're about to catch the end of the game. Almost done. Probably like 10 more minutes and we'll be done.
Wonder what stories the temple will tell me today.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
Shut up, Dick.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation. I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it'll be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. Though now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
I mean, I found the key. Thanks. This is the way to go, right? Another cutscene, dude. I swear, Juno is fucking creepy, man.
A new world approached.
It's like the fucking Exorcist.
One that was dark and cold. It would consume us. For we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice. Not to save us all.
Never seen the end of 3? Well, you're about to, bud.
So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months.
Dude, she's fucking...
I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
Bro, she killed him. She done killed my man Anita. Have you seen like Connor's ends? Cause we're already past Connor. Now we're on to Desmond. Like this is like the end.
What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
She fucking creepy looking, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. Last power supply, and then we open the door. Okay, if you've not played any of the prior games, massive spoilers ahead. Be warned.
I regret not asking you to hack into the Abstergo servers while you were there. A couple of well-placed relays and we'd be swimming in information.
We have everything we need.
Yeah, except the key.
We're close.
How do you know?
I just do.
What do you mean? We have the key. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, what the fuck? Is it not? Why the fuck is it not working?
Did Vidic put you in an Animus when you were at Abstergo? They'd be able to search your memories and track you back here.
Oh, they definitely tried, but I made things difficult for them. You can resist, you can cloud up the transmission, or just refuse to move. Eventually, they would have gotten what they needed, but it still would have taken them weeks.
Vidic threatened to put me in a coma once.
It would have made you more pliable. But if the user isn't engaged, it's a mess. I know they've been working on ways to extract memories and let others sift through those memories. Maybe they're even analyzing mine right now. Maybe they'll find us. I don't know. What I do know is that we've got to get through that door.
Yeah. I should probably get back into the Animus.
Why would I get back into the Animus when I have the key? What the fuck is going on?
Guess this is it.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
We're right behind you.
We should have been able to just walk up to the door there, but I guess we had to walk back over there to the Animus. You guys coming? Come on, slowpokes. He's playing in something? Who's playing in something? The old dude? No, that's Desmond's dad. I mean, he's sus, but that's just because he's a weirdo.
Moment of truth.
Again, if you have not played any of the previous games prior to Assassin's Creed 3, massive spoilers ahead. Click off if you do not want things spoiled. Here we go.
Yes. Come. Here, at last. You know our story now. Of how we tried. Of how we failed. All our hopes extinguished. Save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You. But how? You left. You destroyed the device.
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion.
See, I told you Juno was
through
sus.
Numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the Eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
There's an imposter among us. And both these chicks sus as hell. Why is it so quiet?
Just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time, as a god. It is the cruelest fate to have written words that meant well, and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall
I don't know why it's so quiet, but we're gonna have to deal with it.
So tell me, how is this better? She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Then the consequences of this mistake are yours to live and die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Come with us. We'll find another way.
There isn't time.
Son.
You know it's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
It's some sort of global aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for... Geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire. Northeastern Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record. Satellites and transformers are failing as the flare increases in intensity. Worldwide reports of blackouts seems to be receding. Residual seismic and volcanic activity is being reported, but nothing approaching earlier levels. Obviously, it'll be a while before experts are able to assess the full extent of the damage caused by today's events. But it appears the worst is behind us. We'll be sure to bring you more as this story develops.
It is done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
So in case you didn't catch any of that, long story short, the world was about to end. By basically the sun was going to have a solar flare that would cause like global catastrophe. And in doing so, Desmond was left with two choices. One, let this catastrophe happen while he would be safe and only probably, I think they said, maybe like a 1/100th of the world's population would survive or something like that. The very minuscule number of the world's population would survive, given that he doesn't go through with this, doesn't try to save the world, blah blah blah. And in doing so, he would then be the founder of the New Age and be like kind of like a priest, herald turned legacy turned god kind of deal, right? Because he praises everything, he teaches everybody how to move on and stuff, and he would be a symbol for hope. Then you have the other option, which would, instead of killing 99% of the planet, Desmond would sacrifice his own life to basically use this shield, I guess it was, to shield the Earth from the sun's solar flare kind of deal. So, in doing so, he also released Juno, who we just found out is plotting to try to enslave the human race, kind of deal. So if you have any other questions, Serpentor, now would be the time to ask them while the credits are rolling, because normally I just mute my mic and let the credits roll because it's the end of the game. But if you'd like to know more, I will tell you more. Talking about the game, I think we're going to play Liberations. We're going to start Liberations tomorrow, Assassin's Creed Liberations. I've never played it. I don't know what it's about at all. But apparently it runs on the same engine as Assassin's Creed 3, and it's just a decent story that goes along with 3. What option did I choose? See, you don't get to pick. Desmond makes the choice himself. He chooses to kill himself, to sacrifice himself, so that the entire world would live. But in doing so, he freed Juno. Which, Juno is sus, by the way. Like Minerva was trying to explain there, Juno, instead of helping when the first civilization was trying to come up with ideas to stop the first solar flare that initially wiped them out and the first human race, while Minerva and the rest of the first civilization was trying to come up with ways to stop it, Juno was trying to come up with a way to basically use what they were trying to use to save it, and she was trying to use it to basically conquer the world and gain control. If that makes sense. So, like I said, unfortunately, Desmond did choose to sacrifice himself. In doing so, he saved everybody, but he also released Juno, who is, again, sus. And she wants to control the world. Unfortunately, they don't really elaborate towards this story, as far as I remember. Like Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, which is supposed to be right after this, in terms of story-wise, didn't really go into too much depth on all that had happened. It's very weird. Any other questions? Nah, I'm good. Okay, understandable. Yeah, in terms of Desmond's entire story, it can get kind of confusing at points, especially because you really only see, like, maybe a few hours of Desmond's within all the last 5 games. Yeah, it can be kind of confusing. Let's see what else. So I still have a month and 6 days to play Liberations, Black Flag, and Syndicate. Those are the ones I'm going to try to get done before the new one comes out. So basically 37 days, because this month has 31 days. So I have 37 days to complete 3 games. So on average, 12 episodes. 12 episodes a piece on average. Black Flag next. I'll be there. Actually, Serpenter, there's the next one in the series is actually supposed to be Assassin's Creed 3 Liberations. It's kind of a spin-off. It's not really a major installment. And I'm thinking I want to play that one next. I think I might do what I did with this one and just kind of grind it out real quick just to get it out of the way. And then Black Flag, I think I'm going to try to space out a little bit. Because I do really enjoy Black Flag. Other than ships, which I find really boring and repetitive, the story-wise for Black Flag I really enjoy. However, Liberations I've never played. I don't know what it's about, so I don't know how it's going to go. It's going to be a new experience for me, so it's going to be fun, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I expect to be playing Black Flag by next week. I'd say by next, not this upcoming Monday, but the one after, I should be playing Black Flag by then. Because I'm pretty sure that Liberations, this next game, only has 12 sequences as well. Same as this one. This one had 12 sequences, and I think it took me, give or take, I think it only took me like maybe 12 hours. I think I averaged out about an hour a piece for each episode, if not less. Yeah, I averaged out about an hour a piece. It said that it should take you, if you do just the main story, it says that this game should be about 16 to 20 hours long, but it took me 12 hours because I don't fuck around. Like, I don't know if you could tell or if you were watching it all, but I basically, like, I only went to a general store once to buy rope darts. That was it. I didn't do any extra synchronized points. I didn't do any extra fast travel tunnels. I didn't even collect any almanac pages, nothing like that. I just did nothing extra. I basically only played the story, and I didn't do like any upgrades or anything like that. so it really did not take me that long at all. Because I'm doing this for the YouTube video, I am trying to just breeze through the main story as fast as I can. I'm not trying to waste too much time, and I'm trying to get it in time for this new Assassin's Creed that's coming out. The new Assassin's Creed will be a little different. I feel like I am probably going to take my time on that. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I think I might want to... I don't know. See, that's the problem, is I don't know how I'm going to... how I would clip the stream, because I still want to stream it and play it like normally, because I liked interacting with the chat and, you know, answering people's questions and stuff like that about the game. However, I want to make the videos short and sweet with, you know, just pretty much the main story, so you don't see me like travel time or whatever, you know, walking to the next mission takes 5 minutes or something like that. You know, I don't want people to have to go through and watch that. So I don't know how I would trim up my stream in order to upload it as just a video. Like, I would turn this hour-long video, I would turn into, you know, 30 minutes. Stuff like that, right? Really just a time saver, you know, makes it more, watchable for other people. So it doesn't waste too much time for other people. As far as Assassin's Creed goes, this one, the mechanics are really good. I like the mechanics in this one, but it's not my favorite. The story is decent, the story is good. I'm just not a huge fan of Connor. He's kind of a dick. He's kind of always hell-bent on revenge the entire time. He's not a true assassin in terms of really caring about the order. He kind of just did his own thing. Damn, so there's a second part for 3. Kinda. It's not like number 2 and then Brotherhood and Revelations where you go off as, you know, Ezio, but different stories of Ezio's. This one, like Connor, this is the only game Connor's in. Connor's done. I don't even think he makes a guest appearance in the other one. The next Assassin's Creed that I'm gonna play, Liberations, is following a different character. It's following a girl for the first time in the Assassin's Creed. And I'm pretty sure she is in the colonies with Connor at about the same time. Like, I think it takes place at the same time, but she is just doing her own thing, so I'm not entirely sure what goes on with that. Like I said, I don't really know what that game is about. Like, I've never played it, but it's in a bundle pack because you get Assassin's 3 remastered on next gen, you know, PS4 and Xbox One. Because you get Assassin's 3 remastered, you also get Liberations, which is basically a spin-off of 3 because it's considered Assassin's Creed 3 Liberations. So it's weird. I don't know. As far as I know, though, it is not a major installment. It's more of a minor installment. Not too much about it kind of deal. Like, it's not too in-depth and it's not too important in the story-wise. As far as I know, though, like I said, I haven't played it. I don't know, so I can't say for sure. But we will find that out, because I would like to play it. It is one of the only ones that I have not played. Like, let's see. Yeah, as far as installments go, it goes Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, Liberations, 4, Black Flag, and then Rogue, Unity, and then Syndicate, Origins, and Odyssey. Out of all of those, the only ones I have not played is Unity, Rogue, Liberations, and I have not beaten Syndicate, but I've played most of it. Out of all those, the only ones I plan to play for the series for now is Liberations, and Black Flag, and then Syndicate. I do not plan on playing Rogue and Unity because I don't really want to be honest. They're not really my cup of tea. They're not all that, you know? Like, Rogue is about, you don't even play as an assassin, you play as a Templar. So, I'm good on that. Unity, I don't know, is a weird one. I heard it just has a shit ton of glitches, even for being out this long. And it's just weird. Like, I tried playing it back in the day, but I just couldn't get into it, so I just don't feel like playing it. Syndicate, I'm not a huge fan of either. It's kind of boring. The whole Assassins deal is kind of minimal. Like, you have a fucking grappling hook, guns. It's set in, like, London. So there's not a whole lot of parkour. It's basically like a bunch of tall buildings for the most part. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Not a huge fan of it, but we'll see how it goes when we get there. So maybe one day I'll come back and I'll do Origins and Odyssey for my YouTube. But those games take forever, especially Odyssey. Odyssey is super fucking long. And I'm assuming this new Assassin's Creed is going to be super long too. However, I'm definitely going to play that one, and I'm definitely going to play it for my YouTube. Because this new one is going to be badass. It's with Vikings. It's going to be fucking awesome. And they're keeping up the theme with, you know, like skill trees, abilities, that kind of thing. Pretty sure they're keeping up the theme with different weapons and rarities and weapons and gear and armor and stuff like that, you know. So, it'd be cool. It'd be fun. The only thing I don't really like about the new ones is it's not really holding true to the old ones where, you know, assassinating. Like, they changed the assassination a lot. Like, in the new ones, because they're level based, you can't assassinate someone that's, you know, like 3 levels higher than you or some shit. It's stupid as shit, to be honest. Like, you can do what they call a critical strike, where basically, as you would assassinate someone, you don't come up behind them, stab them in the back kind of deal. It doesn't actually kill them, it just hurts them, and then you have to fight them and kill them, which is excessive to me, and it makes the game a lot longer. Because assassinating people is just, it's a lot quicker. You can just run through and just not open conflict everybody. I mean, the abilities are cool. Like in Odyssey, you get a Spartan kick, and it's just super fun to just Spartan kick people off of a ledge. Damn, you know a lot about Assassin's Creed. Yeah, well, they're my favorite games. My favorite single-player games, that's for sure. Series-wise, I love Ubisoft. I love most of their games. Assassin's Creed, you know, I've just been playing them since, you know, I was a little kid kind of deal, you know, since I was 8 or 9 years old. Super fun. And I can't really say, like, I've played a lot of other series, I've played a lot of single player series, but none that have really stuck with me, like, to this day. Like, the God of War series, I really like the God of War series. However, like, the few first ones, yeah, they were good, they just weren't, they weren't my favorite in my eyes. Granted, the new one, the new God of War that just came out, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. That one I love. That's definitely in my top favorite, like, I'd say probably my top 5 favorite games of all time, just because it's so fucking good. Maybe top 10 easily. But Assassin's Creed, you know, just for as long as I could remember actually being heavily into games, Assassin's Creed has always been there. You know, I've played the new one like every year. I've always loved it. I definitely could know more, because there's a lot of lore and a lot of stuff to know about these games. But I just know, for the most part, the main stuff. That's really all I know. Because Ubisoft is really good at just doing so much in-depth work into their games that it's insane. Yeah, I don't know. I love their work. I've loved their games. Far Cry, I love the Far Cries. Even the Wild Dogs, those were good games too. 2 was really good. 1 was alright. Wild Dogs. Watch Dogs. I don't know what the fuck I'm on about. But yeah, like, I've been a Ubisoft Club member. I think my account is from 2011 or something. It's funny because my Ubisoft Club, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is actually my first gamer tag, my first online gamer tag that I ever had, because that's how old it is. And my first online gamer tag that I ever had, I had when I was, I believe, 10 years old, when I first started playing Xbox 360 and first started playing online games. Oh, like in the Ubisoft Club shit, I have like, I think I have like 700 Ubisoft points, and I've spent most of them. But replaying these games right now for my YouTube, all the remastered games, because they've transferred over, you know, between my Xbox 360, my PS3, they've transferred over between all my accounts because I always sign in, whatever system I'm on. So now that I was replaying them on my PS4, I got even more points, even after, like, you know, because back in the day when I first went through the playthroughs and stuff like that, I would always spend my points and redeem the rewards and stuff like that. But I didn't do that in these ones that I'm replaying. I probably should have. It was definitely there's definitely time savers in there, and I probably should have. But I kind of like the idea of me going through the games, all these games, basically with nothing but starting gear. You know, like speedrunning the games with nothing but starting gear. Like the last Assassin's Creeds that I did, I didn't have any sword upgrades. I didn't have any armor upgrades until like the last mission. Right before the last mission, I would go through, spend all my money, and then do the last mission and be done with the game. So basically for all those other games, I was going through, for the most part, I was going through with like 5 health bars, or 5 health squares throughout the entire game. Which is kind of stupid, granted, because I die a lot easier, but it's fun in the same sense to me. I appreciate you coming out, Serpenter. Coming out to chat, dude. I really like it. I like to see it, man. It's pretty dope, you. Gives me company in these trying times of half an hour long credit rolls. However, I like to roll the credits in these videos just to, you know, make sure everybody in Ubisoft gets their credit. I like to, even though it adds, you know, like I said, an extra 20, 30 minutes to the last video, you know, other people can skip over it if they want, it's cool, but it's there nonetheless. I should fucking tweet out at Ubisoft and ask them how many subscribers and followers do I need to get partnered, to get sponsored. Okay, looks like the credits are done. It's about damn time. 30-minute long credits. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And here is the epilogue. That's where all the outfits you were supposed to obtain in the game sit. There it is. The removing of the axe. I do not know what this is, why it's saying I have a mission here, but you know what? We're gonna go to it. The game was over. This is supposed to be epilogue. I have no idea what's going on right now. Like, I've seen this ending epilogue scene before, but I don't know why it's saying I have a mission over here. So I'm going to it, just in case. I might remember what it is once I actually get there. Like I said, I don't exactly remember what it is. But we're gonna go to it real quick. Jesus, 300 meters. Screw it, we don't even need a fast travel. About the same distance. Yeah, I don't know if this is a farewell or if this is a side story mission. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this. I don't remember. Epilogue, evacuation day. So after this cutscene,
has no need for your services.
I'll tell you a little backstory. That's actually pretty cool. Dickheads.
Death to the oppressor! Cut them down!
I'm all bloody still? What the hell? So I think what this is meaning is this was the evacuation of the British. When the British finally left the colonies. The United States. Okay. Now we gotta go back here. I don't know what it wants us to do here now, but whatever. So a little cool backstory kind of thing. So in this one you play as Connor, and his alias is Connor. But if he was to take up a proper last name, his proper last name would be his father's last name. His father is Haytham Kenway. A lot of people actually don't know this or don't put this together, but Haytham Kenway's, I think it's his grandfather, is actually Edward Kenway, which is, you know, Edward Kenway from Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So, Connor is actually descended from Edward Kenway. Where the fuck are we supposed to go? Glad I noticed that before we ran all the way there. But yeah, Edward is either Haytham's dad or his granddad. I'm pretty sure it's his granddad. Yeah, I think I remember this.
If you're hungry, I've extra.
Yeah, I remember this.
No, thank you. Where is everyone?
Gone west. Been a while since they left. Seems some fella from New York was granted the land by Congress.
What?
Seeing it happen more and more. Government says they don't take land that's already owned, but,
How could this have happened?
We're on our own now. No more merry English parts and labour, which means we gotta go at it ourselves. Gotta pay for it too. Selling land is quick and easy, not quite so nasty as taxes. And since some say they're what started the old war, ain't no rush to bring 'em back. Clever men, these new leaders of ours. They know not to push it just yet. Too soon for taxes. Too British.
Thank you.
Be safe.
So yeah, these are just little side stories that show what happens after the end of all of this. So it shows how the British have left the United States, how Connor's tribe left their lands to move further west, and how their land was actually sold. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any more epilogue missions. So, yeah, that does it for this one. That does it for this series. Well, this game, anyway. Assassin's Creed 3, the end. If you're watching this far in, go ahead and check out the next one. Yeah, it's been real. Peace out.